friends, welcome back for another shave, which is brought to us today by Lisa's Natural Herbal Creations Smoked Black Tea. It's pretty kind of a complex fragrance. Has all the stuff in there. It smells wonderful. Our razor today is our Rockwell T2. We're still using that GEM Diamond Glide Personna, and I'm gonna try face lathering some today. I haven't done that for a bit, so we'll work at that. Now that means I'm gonna make a mess, so I bring the towels down and put it here to kind of stem the flow. Yeah, I don't know if Lisa's still making these soaps, but I got a lot of them, or a lot of soaps from people who have left the business. But it's good soap. It's nice, hard, hot pour soap. We'll put a little bit of more water in here and work it up. I was watching TV, some good old Saturday afternoon, just whatever happened to be on, and rolled over into my YouTube stuff, just watching channels. Ran into an old Walt Disney Saturday type thing, the world of Disney. It was created back in 1960, called the Swamp Fox. It was like a 6, because I was looking for historical stuff. The Swamp Fox was a fellow, Francis Marion. It's an actual guy, and Disney adapted him for TV. What's neat is I hadn't much heard of this guy, Francis Marion. In Revolutionary War, though, he was quite a character there in South Carolina, in the southern theater of the Revolution, working with some irregular troops, militia, and local people, giving the British terrific headaches. And this laid itself out to be perfect for a Disney adaptation. Small units, just him and maybe 50 to 100 volunteers, or what we'll call irregular troops, sneaking in at night, hitting the British, and then disappearing into the swamps where they couldn't get chased. Gave them all kinds of trouble. And of course that's custom made for Disney, who was in the 60s, had just released the Robin Hood cartoons, and this is not unlike that, where you have small guys going against the British, and it actually had a kernel of actual historical stuff. Francis Marion did indeed exist. He definitely was called the Swamp Fox, and he did give the British quite a bit of heartburn there in the Revolutionary War, which is kind of unusual. And I got to thinking about stuff, which I do. The British used similar tactics during the French and Indian War with Rogers Raiders as the precursor to the American Special Forces, using unconventional tactics, small units hitting and running, guerrilla type tactics, all of which I'm sure were used by both sides in the Revolution, but you don't hear about it as much from the British as you do from the Americans, because, you know, we were underhanded that way. Well, maybe not underhanded, it's just, it lent itself well to how our untrained guys fought early on in the Revolution. But it was kind of a neat series. Yeah, look for the Swamp Fox in the YouTube search. 6 episodes. Pretty neat. It's entertaining. It's based on, I'm not going to say everything that's in there is historical. It's not. But thinking about Francis Marion, just bringing him up, just a piece of interesting history that I think, if you like my kind of content, it's something you enjoy. And that's kind of what this is all about in the first place, isn't it? This is a great shave. This razor blade is still holding on. I don't remember how many shaves is on there, 8 or 9. Still shaving right away, and this little T2 is a pretty good razor. I think I got a little bit of a thing I got myself there. Didn't feel it, but I did see it bleeding a little bit. Let's see what the alum reports to us. Oh yeah, I let myself up a little bit of a tingle there. But still, pretty good shave. This was one of the more rare 3-pass things. You don't see me do that very much. Let's use one of the towels I have on the counter here. A little bit of C.B. Lindsay's Witch Hazel. We'll try that for today. So I won't need much of it, but good for skin. And we'll use some Alpa aftershave. Well, it says cologne, but it's so light that I'll use it for an aftershave. Won't use very much of that either. It's got a good alcohol hit, which I like. That's it for today's shave. Thank you so much for coming to see me, sticking around. I'm Major Rich. You find me at theshavingcutter.com. If you made it this far, thank you so much for coming. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're so inclined, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.